So we started with copper to nitrate. Reacted with sodium hydroxide to create copper to hydroxide and sodium. Oops. So sodium and nitrate.
Sodium nitrate.
And then to balance it, you have to put a 2 here and a 2 here to balance those apart. And that's it. The chemical changes that happened to the step 1 were a color change and it was bubbling.
For the second step, we took copper hydroxide, plus energy, which is from the heat of the water bath, to make copper oxide. The chemical changes were the color change and the formation of a precipitate.
To the copper 2 chloride, we added hydrochloric acid. And that yielded copper 2 chloride and water. Now we have to balance that. We have 1 copper on this side and 1 copper on this side. We have 2 chlorines here, 2 chlorines here, 1 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogens. We need to have 2 hydrogens, and we have 2 chlorines, and that's balanced. The chemical change that we saw was a change in the color. Once again, it became a light blue tealish color. Next, we took the copper 2 chloride and added an aluminum wire. This formed aluminum chloride and copper. And to balance this, we have one copper over here, 1 copper over here, 2 chlorines and 3 chlorines. So we have to make that 6 on each of them. You have 2 aluminums here, so we have to have 2 aluminums here, 3 coppers here, 3 coppers here. The change we saw was this started to bubble, and the blue copper chloride became darker, and a precipitate also started to form. Next, we took hydrochloric acid and added a aluminum wire to it. This yielded aluminum chloride and hydrogen. So we have 2 hydrogens here, but we only have 1 here. But we can't just put a 2 there, because then the chlorines would never match. So we have to have a 6 here, and then a 3 here, a 2 here, and a 2 here, and then it's balanced. The chemical changes that we saw were the changing of the aluminum wire and the precipitate left in the remaining solution.